name is Anna.
And I'm Peyton.
And today, what are we doing today?
Today, we are back with more comeback reactions to more amazing soloists. And today we are reacting to two of our faves, Eric Nam and Jessi.
So first we will be doing Eric Nam's Paradise, and then second we will be doing Jessi's NUNU Nana.
We have both watched the teasers for both of the music videos. We are super excited, and I feel like there's not much more to say, so let's get into it.
This is so old school.
I'm really excited because he was like sharing stuff on his Instagram, and everyone was saying this was like his best song yet.
Office cubicle life.
Eric Nam, Deloitte consultant? What?
In another universe, this is what his life would be right now. Oh! What is this?
Is he gonna be the best reflection of himself?
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, he's on a stage, isn't he?
Oh my gosh, is this music video literally about like what his life could have been? And this is the best version of himself?
Oh, well, maybe not.
Okay, I don't know. Oh!
Ooh!
Two Eric Nams.
It is Paradise.
What did that say? I can't read what it says. I missed what it said.
I missed it too. Did it say like poison or something? No, it's like maybe it was like an Alice reference.
Oh.
I don't know. His Ajashi is showing.
Oh. Huh? What's happening? Shoot, there's this like old movie book that reminds me of this, where it like turns into nature.
Mm.
Reflection.
Are you already the best reflection of yourself? Is that the message? I mean, he is, but...
Oh, so many. Now there's 6 of him.
Oh, it's getting better. What did it say?
I keep missing what that note is saying.
Oh, is he... Wait.
Was it all a dream?
Oh, he decides not to look at it.
Wait, what?
So is it... Oh, it wasn't all a dream.
It's a lie. Wait.
Okay, first of all, Anna, French speaker of the channel, what did the note say?
After reacting to the music video, we like went back and paused the screen so that we could finally read the note that we kept talking about in the reaction. And it says "Vis ta vie," which means live your life. So
with that in mind, I mean, I feel like that definitely just encapsulates the entire concept of, in this, he is Eric Nam, office worker, and he sees on TV like, oh, we can show you what like your best version of yourself could be, and that's what he gets off of TV. And then he's sitting there and I guess he's imagining like what would actually happen if I press this remote. And then at the very end, he closes the box and decides not to and gets up and walks away and goes to live his life because he can live his best life as it is. Also, do you know what this made me think of? So the whole concept made me think of the line from Harry Potter when they find him in front of the mirror of Erised, and Dumbledore's like, Harry, it does not do well to dwell on dreams and forget to live. And that's what this felt like. But yeah, so that's what it reminded me of. And it was just like a really good message. And then also, it goes with the song really well. Like when you read the lyrics, I don't honestly have a lot to say. I did watch the live stage. There's a really cool part of the live dance that perfectly reflects the meaning of the music video, because at the very beginning, he's sitting and one of the backup dancers pulls him, and then it opens up with him standing there, so it's like he has been pulled into this paradise, and at the very end they go back to the exact same position and pull him out, and he goes to the first original starting point. And so I was like, wow, they've perfectly gone from music video to dance with that. I mean, we love Eric Nam. He's like super funny, super relatable, but also really talented and really hardworking, and I really did like the song, actually. Like, I know that I'm gonna be re-listening to the song, and it's gonna go on my playlist. Also, Anna, did you know that Young K helped write it? He helped write the lyrics, I'm pretty sure. I just found that out when we took our break. So that just makes it even a million times better, because we love Young K too. I really liked it. I understand why people say that it's like his best song yet. Like, it definitely shows off his like level of maturity. Anna's turn.
Like, I like the song, but it's definitely one of those like vibey songs. I don't know if you felt this way, but the song felt like a little bit tropical to me. I didn't feel as much in the beginning, but like once you get to the chorus and they add those like techno sounds, like the synth, like the do 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 do, yeah, then it felt more tropical to me. The way that he was singing it too, which is kind of contrasting from like the instrumental in the verses and the meaning of the lyrics. Because the lyrics are more like very serious, but the tropical feeling is more like upbeat, especially when like the synth comes in that I talked about. But like outside of the chorus and like the rest of the verses, the instrumental is pretty simple. Like, there's not a lot happening. It's really like echoey and reverby, which is interesting, contrasting with the way that he's singing, because there weren't a lot of like really long sustained notes in this. Like, when he's singing the words, they're all very detached and like very accented. Even the first line in the chorus, he goes like, lost in this paradise, instead of doing like a lost in this paradise, you know?
So it's more staccato?
I don't want to say staccato because it's not like far apart enough to be a staccato. Maybe like a marcato?
Oh, yeah.
Marcato is like in between normal note and staccato, I guess, is an easy explanation. And staccato is when it's like because I feel like the meaning of the song is like very dreamlike, and he's like imagining what his paradise would be, especially with all the reverb in the song. But then his singing is very separated. But then when I think about it more, it also makes sense, because if it was all like elongated, then it would just be like a really depressing song. And then speaking about his voice, like Eric Nam's voice is really nice, and it's really interesting to hear in a Korean setting, because it's very different from the typical Korean singing that you hear. Because a lot of times in K-pop, like most of the singers have very clear, pure sounding voices, and his is like really husky. The last thing that I had to say, which I thought was really, really cool, was in the first verse, it's really mellow. Like, there's not a lot happening for the intro part. And then all of a sudden in the background, you hear this like bass come in that's like, boo. And it sounds like, it feels like you're falling into the paradise. And in the music video, or like in the imagination, and in the music video, that's when like he presses the button and like it zooms in onto the TV screen, and he's like there on the black stage, everything is dark. So it was really good, like, timing for the storyline and the song. Okay, so I'm done with my comments. So, next.
And we will be watching Jessi, NUNU Nana. She needs no more introduction. Let's just go.
I'm really excited. Oh. Also, I saw Ihyori is gonna be in the music video.
So basically, Queen joining Queen.
Yes.
Oh, I love Jessi.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, this is like the TikTok challenge that I saw on her Instagram. Okay, also, we have the captions on, and we were saying that we love Like, another great thing about Jessi is, like, she writes her own English subtitles for her songs, and, like, because of that, she knows, like, the actual meaning and intent, and she said before, like, she tries to keep the flow and everything. So it just makes it so much better.
Oh, she's fabulous. I'm not saying a lot because I'm also reading the subtitles.
Yeah.
And, like, watching.
Whoa.
Isn't that a reference to something? Jessi from the I'm still Jenny from the block.
Yeah, it is. She also referenced her Jessica H.O. days. She's just so cool.
Like,
I don't know what to say. I feel bad. We're not saying a lot because we're just like,
she's just so cool.
I know. Break down Ihyori. Yo, those hoops are huge. Oh. And now it's the two of them. Oh my gosh.
Icons, like, honestly.
Oh. Oh my god.
That's amazing. Anna, I don't know if you agree with me, but I'm just gonna go ahead and preface all of my comments with I am not cool enough to react to Jessi. I feel so unworthy.
No, yeah, literally when we were reacting to the music video, I was like, I feel like I look like such a nerd reacting to this.
I don't know, I'm just gonna fangirl over. Literally, one of my comments is just all caps 7 times the word swag, and then underneath it, the word sass, all caps 7 times. Jessi just slays. Like, she holds herself with such confidence and is so, like, confident in who she is and so unapologetic about who she is, which is one of the reasons that I love her. Like, she literally says it in the song, like, haters gonna hate, like, say whatever you want. Like, and you can tell because she holds herself and she carries herself like she owns the place. And she does. Like, she is such a queen. And that has a huge effect on the way that she dances and the way that she's, like, singing and rapping the song. If you did not have the confidence in yourself that Jessi has, and if you had any doubt about who you were, you could not pull this song off. Like, you just couldn't. But she's just so cool. Like, all of the outfits, all of, like, the dancing, even though it's not, like, the most intense dance I've ever seen in my life, it's so cool and really has so much swag and so much attitude and personality. And I love it. Obviously, like, this is not styling or lyrics or that, like, things that you generally see in the Korean and, like, music industry. And I love the line that says, "Sai Oppa gave me the green light so I don't have to behave." And I was like, oh, thank you, P Nation, for letting Jessi do whatever she wants, because this is amazing. Also, Ihyori in the music video, queens together, I die. I love it. So yeah, I think I'm done now, or I'm just gonna keep fangirling. Anna's turn.
Yeah, literally everything that you said. But also, I was gonna say, for your comment about, like, Sai Oppa gave me the green light, it's like, yes, her releases before joining P Nation were still, like, Jessi and still harder concepts, but it, like, fit into the box of what's more acceptable in Korea. Even, like, Senamni.
It's like what we've talked about before, where if you differ in a certain way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's always been unapologetic about expressing who she is and what she stands for, but now she's in a company that will like embrace that and support her in that. But anyways, before I start fangirling way too much about Jessi too, dang it, my first comment that I wrote down is literally fangirling about Jessi. The note that I wrote says, literally, she can sing, she can rap, is a queen, like what more do you want? I feel like she's more known for her rapping, but I love her singing voice too. Like, I adore it. She shows off her singing in this song too. Like, the entire first verse is just her singing. She has such like depth in her voice that is hard to find in mainstream Korean music. And there's so much power to it, but at the same time it's relaxed. Like, because of her confidence. It's not power that she's straining herself, but it's power like her confidence is being exuded through her voice. Like, I know that she does hip-hop, but I would love to hear her sing a jazz song one day. And then just like 2 small things about the song in itself. I'm just gonna point out a couple of things that I thought were cool. The first one is the little vocal elements that she had in the song in the background, like the A's and like the woos and all that stuff. All that stuff really added a lot of personality to it. But then specifically in the chorus, it goes like A on every single beat. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's using it as an extra layer of percussion, like an extra beat instead. And that was really cool to me. I love when voices are used as like instruments instead of just like the main line. And then the other thing was leading into the chorus, she says, 그랬어 난 NUNU 나나. Because when you just say that line, it's 그랬어. But then she like rolls into it like 그랬어. And it just adds more personality, but it also establishes like the whole vibe of the song more too, which is so cool. Anyways, I love this. I love her. The song is just like really hypey, and I feel like if I'm in a certain vibe, like I want to go party and hang out with my friends and have a good time, then this would like be one of the songs on the hype up playlist before we go out, you know?
She's lying, we have no other friends. Just kidding.
We do have other friends. One of those friends is someone who loves Jessi very, very much and honestly reminds us of Jessi.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
Okay, TLDR, we love both Eric Nam and Jessi. Eric Nam delivered like a super thoughtful, thought-provoking, and sort of emotional song. And then on the complete flip side, Jessi embraced everything that she is as usual and gave us like an amazing hype song. And we are here, honestly, for both ends of the spectrum. So this has just been an amazing day. And I've had a lot of fun reacting to this. I think Anna's had a lot of fun reacting to this. And we hope that you all had a lot of fun watching us react to this.
And if you did and liked this video and love both Eric Nam and Jessi and their comeback songs, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and bye.
Bye.